Hello, it is Typically Cosplay, also known as Heavenly Sita here on YouTube. Just wanted to talk about a series right now that I actually have seen get really popular, and it goes by the name Kimetsu no Yaiba, but its American translation would be Demon Slayer. And I know a lot of people have seen it so far, and a lot of people, even if you haven't watched it, you probably have seen the cover piece to it. It's like a boy in a checkered kimono, and then he has his sister next to him with the bow in her hair, and she has the orange tips to her like hair. And I just want to point out that this series is overhyped right now for a good reason, though. This series happens to be very good. Not only is the main protagonist very charming, he's also very endearing. He's a good older brother. He cares about his family. He has a good head on his shoulders. And honestly, what else would you want from a main protagonist? You want someone who you want to respect. You want to root for them to, become and or, gain what they're trying to reach for. And that's honestly, the type of personality he has. He's so caring, and he's such a sweet brother that you just want him to be able to, reach his goals and reach what he wants to. You know what I mean? So right now, off the bat, our main protagonist's name is Tanjiro, and Tanjiro has a sister named Nezuko. And sorry, I have to write this stuff down because, your girl's bad with names. But either way, though, we're here with Tanjiro, and Tanjiro comes from a family with, a lot of siblings, first off. He has a lot of siblings. He has a big family. His dad isn't in the picture because his dad passed away whenever he was younger. But he's a very caring older brother. He only wants the best for his siblings, and he goes out and sells coal. That is what his family does. They sell coal, and they live on the outskirts of the town that they're from. So they're more in the mountain range area. So whenever Tanjiro goes out to sell coal, he has to go far away. So this is a spoiler-free account, so I'm not going to go on to say what happens in the rest of the episode or any of that stuff, but I would like to say that this series happens to be really good. Not just is the anime adaptation of it really well translated, it also gives you a lot of emotion just watching it. Personally, for me, I watched it before I read it, and the way they depict emotion through the series is actually really good. I was really swept up in the hype that was happening around the series. At first, I was oh, I don't want to watch it because of it, because I'm one of those people where it's if something gets overhyped, I think my expectations might be hurt if I watch it and it doesn't live up to the hype that people give it. No, this is one of those series that looks fantastic, and it is fantastic. I don't mean to be one of those people that just says it's A1 sauce, but it is A1 sauce. And I also want to point out that it came out April 6, 2019 with Viz Media. So far there's only 6 or 7 episodes. But the manga goes up to I think 130 chapters so far, I believe. Because I don't know, I'm pretty sure, because I read up to 127. But either way, though, I just want to point out that this series has a lot of very interesting characters with different personalities. And like I said, the art style is very aesthetic. For me personally, I like how everyone's set looks are different. I'm someone who likes diversity in what is the character's style and art and hair and just personalities. There's a lot of characters in this series that happen to have eccentric personalities, which I am quite fond of. It's such a good comedic relief at times with certain characters having certain traits, and it's really cool. I also want to point out that our main protag, though, he is someone that you would want to root for. We talked about this. He's such a caring older brother, but he's also someone who's willing to grow. And so that's an important thing you want in a protagonist, because you want someone who wants to change so they're able to, reach their goals or reach whatever they're wanting to do. And with this series, I feel there is a lot of growth for Tanjiro. Not just as an older brother, but as someone who wants to be able to, complete the goal that he has set for himself. Mind you, this is a spoiler-free account, so I'm not going to say or talk about what happened in the first episode. and or later in the manga. Just because I'm referring to some of the characters having eccentric personalities doesn't mean I'm going to spoil anything about certain characters. But like I said, my boy Tanjiro is a complete sweetheart, and you know, this series happens to be really great. The hype is real. The hype is well deserved. You guys should definitely give Demon Slayer a read and or a watch. Yeah, that's about it. This is Typically Cosplay, also known as Heavenly Sita, signing out. Check me out on Instagram, TikTok. Bye, y'all.